So, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Throttle Talk. This episode will be going over the Mexico GP and our predictions for it. So, I think it's a pretty exciting weekend. The previous one was like pretty unexpected. So, what do you think this one's going to be like?
It's a good track to race on, definitely. Uh, and more importantly, it does pose some differences to other tracks as its gap to the sea level in terms of height is quite a lot. So, a lot of teams like last year, Ferrari was really struggling with it. So, let's see. I think it could pose some surprises, definitely.
Yeah, so because of that, the I think the cars with higher straight line speed should benefit more, and which are obviously like McLaren and all. But I don't know what McLaren have been doing recently, so maybe that cancels each other out and all. And yeah, this is a very DRS oriented track. Most of the overtakes you see over here is from the main straight or the pit straight, whatever you want to say. Uh, yeah.
There is the double DRS as well on this track. So,
Hmm.
if you
Yeah.
get it on the main straight, you get it on the straight after as well.
Hmm.
So that will make racing a little bit more interesting into the fourth corner, I believe.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, will make that also quite a good overtaking spot.
I
Yeah.
think Ferraris will benefit most from it because the previous weekend they had like mad pace. And like I said before, also, they were like working with each other. And if they continue to do that, I think they both can like pull out like pretty ahead of the track. So, yeah.
I feel at
Yeah,
this
and this
point,
also
yeah, continue.
yeah, this
Continue.
also could be the race where Ferrari take P2 from Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship. I think they would probably do that because, as I think Anurag also just stated, Ferrari seem to be getting back. I mean, at a very good form compared to their rivals. I think Red Bull and McLaren are slightly struggling. Yeah,
Are you not backing the homeboy Checo?
I have no hope.
That's crazy.
That's the only way I
I
think I
think
can
you
do it.
just. I think
That's
it's time to
crazy.
give him a goodbye.
I think this is a
So,
kind of a goodbye.
sport. Yeah.
So the
Goodbye will be the
thing
type of
for
thing Ricardo got in Singapore, bro. That's the best Red Bull is doing at this point.
yeah, I think it won't be a surprise if Checo just suddenly leaves.
Yeah.
And I think getting back onto the Ferrari drivers, I think at this point in the season, I think it's time for Sainz to stop working with Leclerc. It's time for him to be a little more selfish because he's not with the team next year. For him, the Constructor Championship means absolutely nothing. So
Mhm.
I think at this point, it's for him, he has to start taking himself as a priority and ignoring what the team believes and how they should be helping each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then again, he is not as good of a driver as Leclerc is. He can't keep up, I think.
That's debatable.
Yeah, and there's like some performances where Leclerc is like very bad, and like Sainz always picks up whatever like Leclerc is left behind, and like he finishes it for the team. So I'd say Sainz is like far more consistent than Leclerc is.
Yeah, he's more
And
reliable.
thing,
And
yeah.
he has some really good races where Leclerc has been struggling.
Yep.
So, yeah, it is very debatable who's the better driver.
Mhm.
Look, in my opinion, they're both stronger than each other in different attributes. Sainz is, I feel, he's a little smarter in terms of the race. He's more assertive with the team. While Leclerc still, it seems like he's grateful for driving with the team. Obviously, I assume Sainz is as well grateful, but Leclerc makes like the team their first priority. He should not try and mess with the team. So I feel certain things will make Science better on certain tracks, and certain aspects will make Leclerc better on certain tracks. Like obviously, by raw speed, there's no arguing it. It's Leclerc. By battling, there's no arguing it. It's Leclerc. So in certain situations, Leclerc's skill set benefits, in certain Science's skill set benefits. So it's going to differ obviously from weekend to weekend.
Even in
I mean,
Austin,
like if you're debating about,
between first and second, there was a 8 second gap, I think. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but
I mean,
look,
like what I'm
Science had
saying
his
is that
issues, right?
that's true. They were at the end of the day, they were in the same car.
Mhm.
It should be lesser than at least 5 seconds, I think.
But
I mean,
the
yeah.
thing was,
What I
Sainz
wanted to
was
say is
stuck
that
behind
like
Verstappen.
depends on the metric you're gonna take for who's the better driver. If it's like reliability, you're going for like raw speed, you're going for because like if you have like good performances, but like you're like, insanely consistent with it, I think that makes Sainz a good driver. But like if you're
Bro, that's just
thinking
because he's
top
unlucky. You
speeds and
can't do anything about that. He's just unlucky as hell. Papa guy.
yeah. But like if you're thinking just raw speed, like insanely fast pace in like certain races, and like then no performance in the others, I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah, that
Akshat
I
had
agree
something to
with
say. Before.
Anurag. Yeah. So look, the thing for Sainz last weekend was I think that gap was a bit bigger than it should have ideally been. Look, for one, Sainz got stuck behind Verstappen in the first stint, and I think he had some engine issues as well during the first stint. So I think that held him back behind Verstappen. After that, he undercut Verstappen, which obviously helped him quite a bit. And I think after that, the gap was only 6 seconds. And throughout the race, Leclerc only gained, I think, a solid 2 or 3 seconds after that. So it's not like there was a major gap between them because over 30 laps, 2 or 3 seconds is not much. It's like half a tenth, 1/10 a lap.
Yep.
So, anyways,
Moving on.
I think this weekend we can expect a lot of surprises from the teams that are a little bit lower down as well. So I think it's good that we move on to our predictions and our winners and losers for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think let's go over the standings once before we move on to our predictions. So I think Ved, you have them down.
Yeah, so right now at the bottom is Anurag with 3.5 points. Then you have me with 7 points. Then you have Akshat with 8 and
The double.
Anurag, I think, so Agastya with
Agastya.
9. Yeah,
Oh, it's close at the top.
it's close. I really clutched up
Agastya,
last
I
time.
still can't believe he got a really good prediction. I don't remember which race it was. Was it Baku?
No,
Singapore.
he got the full like podium right, I think.
Top three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore.
Otherwise, you'd be behind Ved, bro.
Well, I really clutched up last week. Okay, let's move on. Winners and
Let's
losers.
start with our winners and losers for the
Mhm.
weekend.
Yeah, tell me.
Let's start with Agastya, I think. Catch him out
Okay.
by
Throw the back
surprise.
at it again, bro.
Put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Let's just start with winners and then we'll start with losers after that. So I think winners quite clearly I feel will be RB as a team,
Okay.
which they were. I
Uh,
think you could count them as a winner last race as well. Think about it. Because last
So
time,
they
what
were
was
last,
solid
Checo
here
doing
last
that
season
race,
as well,
bro?
right?
No, wait.
sorry,
What was Checo even doing that race to
last
tag him
race,
as winners?
Yeah.
See,
RB
when he
Racing.
said RB, he means that.
I meant Racing Bulls.
Racing
Yeah.
Bulls. Okay, my bad, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I mean Visa Cash App Racing Bulls Formula One team. Yeah,
Call it an Alpha Tauri, bro.
yeah. So yeah, that's my winners. Let
Okay.
I'll think about the losers. Wait,
That's
who's
crazy. No,
next?
no, no. Say it right now.
Losers. Wait.
He's going to pull that this thing kick
Well,
saucer, bro.
the thing
Oh,
is, the grid is kind of far apart in the sense they have really good teams and they're really bad ones. So it's really hard to get a one in between which will do bad. But I think Merck will struggle like they have been struggling even last race. Hamilton and George. So I mean as a
Mm,
team. So winners are Racing Bulls and losers Merck.
okay.
interesting.
Akshat, I think you should go next.
Look, from last year, we saw RB was strong with Ricardo and P4. So I know I can't keep copying Agastya because I'm not going to gain points on him. But I feel this one is a bit of an obvious one. So even I'm going to go with RB for my winners of the weekend.
Okay.
And losers, I don't know, but I feel Lando.
Hey,
Ooh,
Look,
hot take, bro. That was a hot
stay
take.
away.
first practice, he didn't do much. Second practice, he was quick, but you can't really take it into account.
Yeah.
So let's just move on to Anurag.
Me.
Okay, to be fair, FP1 he wasn't driving.
Yeah, so he didn't do anything.
Oh, that's where you mean. Okay, I thought you mean
Yeah,
performances. Fair
he
enough.
really didn't do anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Anurag, you saying. Sorry.
For me, I'd say winners would again be Ferrari this weekend again
Oh,
if they keep up the performance from Austin GP. And
Uh,
losers, I hate to say it, but I think it's gonna be Mark because like that, those upgrades didn't do anything.
so he's
So I just
already
hope.
started glazing Ferrari.
Hmm. Yeah.
See. I'm now glazing Ferrari for Hamilton. Okay, I'm
He's
a
prepping.
Hamilton
He's
fan.
prepping.
Yeah. I'm just prepping myself to like Ferrari, right? Again, if they build a tractor next year, I like have to go down into hibernation
Hmm.
and like go into depression a little bit.
No
Like,
Anurag on the podcast for next year.
Yeah.
It's only going to be the Agastya and Akshat show. You are
bro,
also
you're also on the
Hamilton.
same
Yeah.
boat as me, bro.
That's a
Wait,
fact. Yeah.
there's no way you're defending this.
That's fair.
mm,
So yeah,
Okay.
so yeah,
Me.
I think that would be my winners and losers.
And
Okay.
you will?
Me. I'd say my winner. I'll go for one driver. Call Pinto.
Okay.
I
So
think
he
he's
has to
been.
score points for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
100% think he will. He's been on red hot form. I expect him to get like some three positions on like the starting
Albon.
itself. Yeah.
The
Oh,
typical Franco Calcutta
Yeah,
dive
the
bomb.
dive bomb. I expect it right now still, especially with that long ass straight.
yeah.
Mhm.
A loser, I think Piastri. I don't think he's gonna have a good weekend. It's not been going well for him past few
I
weeks.
mean, for Piastri being a loser, I wouldn't say, even if he finishes 2 places behind Lando, it's not really like he's a loser. He's not fighting anyone in the
By loser, I
championship.
mean I don't think he's gonna come top four.
So are you saying that he's a loser
No,
in
that,
general because he's
you
just
can't.
not contending anywhere?
No, look, wait. Uh, top four is also harsh. If Lando is
Yeah,
winning or
because
finishing second, maybe you can say that. But if Lando is also barely in the top four, like he's fighting for it, and he's gotten there like second,
Okay,
third
then I'll
while
do you better.
fighting.
I'll say a loser is McLaren.
Okay, fine.
okay,
McLaren.
good team.
Yeah.
And Akshat, when you said Lando is a loser, do you mean he'll finish P5 and below, or not
He'll
even
lose
That's,
P5?
points to Verstappen. He'll lose points to Verstappen and Leclerc.
that's fair.
Okay, that's fine. That's valid. Yeah. That's valid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, does he get like a full point if both he loses points on
Yeah,
Verstappen
yeah.
and
Yes.
Leclerc catches up to him, or like does he only get half when he either catches up
Oh,
to this
there's
thing and
nothing.
like
We gave you half for your because we had
Yeah,
pity on
yeah,
you.
yeah.
no, I'm genuinely asking.
Yes.
I'm asking.
Take Sauber F1 team.
Half, but look, if he loses points to Leclerc by quite a bit and he doesn't gain anything to Verstappen, then that's still he's a loser. Like
No,
if
I
he
was
gets
asking like
point,
what would you consider him like as when would you consider him as a loser? Like if
I feel
he's losing to Leclerc
majority
or if he's losing to Max was my
if he
question.
loses to Leclerc, I
Max.
feel Max is a bit too far now. Max is a long gone story. I think he's not fighting with Max anymore.
Yeah.
I mean
Look
that's
at
not
Because
Agastya.
exactly
Max,
He's
what
really
Agassia
looking at
wants to hear, but like
Fair
still.
enough. Fair enough. No, I
unless
mean,
Max
I
like
don't completely
DNFs
disagree.
or something, I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
anything
true.
happening.
Or
Well,
if
like
he
the
gets
only
like an engine penalty and he struggles to gain positions and have race
no.
pace,
If even if he does that,
things like
he'll
that.
take out Lando with him, bro. Like I'm just telling you, if he's gonna DNF,
he
he's gonna
won't take
DNF with Lando. That's
Yeah.
They
all.
go down together.
just take Lando out of the pit stop.
Yeah.
So yep. Moving
Okay,
on.
let's
What do we have next?
Okay.
we
Quali
have quali
predictions.
predictions.
Quali.
Let us go backwards, starting with Dale.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind this.
Yeah, fine. I'll take it. Okay, I'll say P1 goes to Shal. P1 Shal. P2 I'll give it to Max. And I think P3 I'll give it to George, I think.
Oh no, Hamilton.
George P3 is crazy.
I don't trust Hamilton in quali. I never have advocated for him in quali. Race
So
pace.
who has the
No,
most pole positions in F1?
I 100% agree, but no, I don't think this year.
Okay.
Yeah. You were supposed to mention this year before you said all
Yeah,
that.
100%. No, quali is too good,
Yeah.
but it's not this year. Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Anurag.
Anurag, what about you?
Um, Just give me a minute. Let me think about it. So I'll go from P3 to P1. I think I'll just like, so yeah.
Keep the
I think
intensity
P3 will
there.
be Lando, P2 Max, and P1 Charles. I think it's like kind of similar to Wade's. Us, I think it would be P1 Charles, P2 Max, and P3 Science.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you choosing?
Okay.
P1
Give me
Charles,
a-
P2 Max, P3 Science.
Yeah, he said that.
Yep, I think I'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Augustia? Oh, it's me. It's me. My bad, man.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking. I'd think when Augustia was saying. I'd say Oscar P3,
Hmm.
Max P2, and let's say Science P1. I feel I don't see Lando doing well because even he missed FP1, and I think Charles also missed FP1 if I'm not wrong because he had the
Yeah.
incident with Albon. So I'd say Oscar P3, Max P2, and Science P1.
Okay.
Yep.
And you,
Interesting
Augustia?
take. I feel Science is doing really well, but I think Charles will take pole. Yeah, I think Charles will take pole. I feel Norris will have pace. It's not going to be. No, you call it crazy. I get it. We said the same thing in Austin. It didn't happen completely the way he wanted, but he was still very fast on track. It's just unfortunate he got the penalty. And even in quali, he was like decently fast. He was lucky, but he still got the pole. Um, he, I wouldn't give. I don't think he outqualified Verstappen in the quali for
Qualifying.
sure. So it was quite similar to what Anurag said in the beginning. I think it will be Charles P1, Verstappen P2, and Piastri. Oh, sorry, Norris P3.
I
That's
think
what I'm
Piastri will have the edge.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's looking like right now, but I feel it could change because
Yeah,
once
see.
they get more running, we'll see how it looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
And finally, I think it's time we go on to our race predictions. I think let's start with Anurag.
Everyone, I'm not
Okay.
going first, bro. I think you should go first. You've never gone first.
I went first, literally.
Bro, I'm running
half
last.
the time
Okay, so
last.
see, I'm running last, so I can pull the victim card on this. I think you should be
Yeah.
going first.
You're
You were
learning
like,
last.
August,
What do you mean you're learning last?
going last.
Going last. Oh, in the championship. So let's go in
Yeah.
championship order then.
Yes. See, bro. This guy's dodging this, bro. That's what I'm telling Akshat. Just dodge. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
I
should
think
start.
yeah.
Okay. I feel he'll be Sainz P1, Leclerc P2, and Oscar P3.
Okay.
Science P1, Leclerc P2, and Oscar P3.
Yeah.
No Max in the top three. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, because last weekend as well, he should not have ideally finished in the top three.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
if you saw the Red Bull, look, I feel Ferrari will have the edge over others. And I feel Red Bull, like they struggled in the second stint of the tire. I think McLaren might just have an edge on the hard tire, maybe. But I think it's a bit hard to predict Max seeing the way he was driving last weekend in the race.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're saying a Ferrari won two times, two
Yeah.
races in a row. Okay.
That's a bit
Fair
hard to
enough.
imagine, actually.
Fair enough.
But it's fine, it's fine. We roll with it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd say they're a good, like the right track for next year, bro.
No, but they actually is a bit funny for Ferrari because generally they start off the season very well, and then
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
that they tail off towards the end. So, it's a bit abnormal to see them actually improving their car mid-season.
True.
And this is not, I don't think you count this as mid-season. It's kind of like end season, actually.
And season,
Towards the
yeah.
end, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Bro, at this
they
point,
had
I
the
don't
break
think
during
that.
the season. They've improved the car. Is what I
That's
mean.
true. And towards the middle of the season, they were quite competitive with McLaren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say
Yeah.
Ferrari or like other teams in general would be prioritizing the car for next year because like the season is like, well, like it's probably almost done.
Yeah, the
Ferrari is like
championship is
probably
Max's.
still trying. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
still,
mean,
Ferrari
Agassia would
is
like to differ, but
technically
like still.
Technically, no. I mean, yeah, definitely I'll go for the drivers' championship, but technically Ferrari could still fight for constructors. They're not out of the
Constructors
fight
P1
yet.
is like very hard. P2 probably yes.
I mean,
P1
they're
McLaren, I think
not
they'll have
far
pretty
out.
consistent finishes. I mean, the drivers' championship might not be Norris's, but like it's not like he's gonna DNF like the remaining races, right? He's still gonna
Mhm.
try and like
Well,
fight.
You don't know,
don't
bro.
jinx it.
You don't know.
Don't jinx it. You don't know what's going to happen. Turn one,
So
Mexico. So never know. Any race for that matter.
yeah.
So wait, I'll go next.
Yep.
I think I don't know, call me crazy, but I think yeah, I think it's definitely Ferrari in the podium. I think both of them. But I think Charles, if he takes pole, he will probably win the race.
Mhm.
I don't think it'll be a 1-2 though. I still feel if Lando's kind of back in form, he'll probably get P2 and probably Sainz in P3. Verstappen, I don't think he will have the pace to fight for podium. If he gets lucky with the rules and driving people off the track and then getting away with it,
You can tell
then
who's a
maybe he'll
Norris
be in the
fan.
podium. Yeah, you see, it's not only
Verstappen was
Norris fans that
disappointed
have
with last
problems.
the previous race, bro.
Wait, would you
Norris
say
fans
P3?
have a problem. A Sainz.
Signs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Piastri will be in the mix, I feel, because as actually said, he has decent pace this time. Maybe P4 if he's lucky, but yeah, it's not part of the predictions, obviously. Yeah, so that's what I think it will be. Who wants to go next?
Me. Okay. So again, my similars might be the same as Agastia's because I was thinking about it for a minute. So I'd say Lord Percival in like P1.
Oh my
P2,
lord.
No way. No way.
Lord Percival.
P2 will zero. For P2, I think it will go three ways: Norris, Piastri, or Max, depending on like who has a better weekend.
They're saying no signs.
Science, I think he'll get P3. That's what I'm saying. His predictions might as well just be the same as Agastia's.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go with the
Yeah.
championship leader, I guess it's fine.
Whoa.
I'm coming.
Don't
I
say
can't
this
talk.
so much
I
about
can't.
it.
I can't
Anurag,
talk too
if you
much.
copy his
Probably
predictions,
lose.
you're not going to catch him. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know. Bro, no, I'm
Yes.
not copying it for like that. I was just thinking about the predictions for a minute. Like,
Yeah, so let's just say
surprised
Max
you guys said
P2.
the same. No, Max P2 is like hard, bro. Come on.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm just going with the same as Agastia's, I'd say. But like,
Interesting. Wade, what about you?
Okay, so I don't see a Ferrari winning twice in a row. I really don't. It's tough to imagine. I'd give the win to Max.
Oh, wow.
I'd give the win
after
to
the
Max.
Austin GP performance, also, yeah, okay.
Still, I don't think so. I think Max will do well. I just can't see a Ferrari winning twice in a row. It's been a long time since that.
Wade, can we count this
look at
as an
Agassia,
instance
bro.
of... Can we count
No,
this
I'm
as an
actually
instance
surprised.
of Max fans and Lewis fans ganging up together to say to take down Lando?
No, that's some bullshit. I
But
love.
nobody's taking out Lando.
I like
Lando's
Lando.
taking out
You
himself
think
at this
you
point.
think I would pick Max over Lando? No way. I hate him
That's
with a
facts.
passion. Okay.
I like you.
Okay, at least Wade is not biased. We can tell that much from his prediction.
I hate him, but I have to give it to him. Max and P2 I'll give it to I think Leclerc, and P3 I'll give it to Lando.
That is interesting. So, if Wade's predictions go right, I get my point as well.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Oh, it's crazy how none of you.
Charles, you should tweet me.
It's crazy how none of you are backing Max.
I'll tell you right
I
now,
can't back
I
him
don't
in
think-
terms of race pace. I backed him in quali.
I don't back him in terms of race pace. I back
Bro,
him
I mean, like,
on how he can just bully his opponents and get away with it every single time.
See,
Yeah, but
it's very
it doesn't
similar.
matter if you can bully your opponents and there's a 1.5 kilometer straight.
Yeah,
But not
Yeah.
only that, like Max has nothing to lose, like literally nothing to lose. So like
He
obviously,
has, bro. Anurag,
he has a
everything
championship to lose.
Yeah, so the thing for Max is that he doesn't really have to think twice because He knows he has a cushion over Lando. So even if he crashes, he's going to still be leading the championship by over like by a points difference of
50
more than a
points.
win. So
Yeah.
definitely he can drive without really thinking twice. And the thing about Lando is if he crashes with Max, let's say both of them DNF. So one that just reduces his chance of winning the championship, and two that makes sure that Leclerc is ever closer to him. Because
Yeah.
right now with Ferrari's form, he's not going to finish outside the top three definitely. And if these
Yep.
two crash, the chances of that become even less. So
Yeah.
that whatever 20, 30 point odd margin he has on Leclerc is going to shrink rapidly then.
Yep.
So I
And
do
one more
think
thing I want to say, like if Lando DNFs like this far into the season, I think it just solidifies Max's championship.
Yeah.
So
Vice versa.
I mean,
But
like
yeah.
still, I mean,
I'll
I'd say
agree.
it's debatable, but like still,
Yeah.
it's highly unrealistic. Like if he DNFs and like still catches up and like wins the championship, that would be
Yeah.
mental. But like for that to happen, I think a lot of things things need to go his way. But
To be fair, who do you think who do you think has a higher chance of DNFing? I think Lando.
I mean, Lando, it depends who he's fighting. If he's fighting Max, then yes, Lando. If
Not
he's
ditch
fighting
fighting.
anyone else,
Did you see how he almost
general.
messed it up twice in Singapore, for example?
but okay,
That's
fine,
true.
that's a different
To
track.
be fair,
It's
Singapore is a
Mexico.
hard race.
I'm giving
Singapore
you
is
an
a very
Don't
example,
hard
bro.
compare
race.
Singapore and
If
No, he's
Mexico.
just like
If
stating
he
a
locks
fact.
up the brakes in turn one in Mexico, it's out.
He just goes straight and he cuts back into turn three. It's not going to be
Yeah,
so much of a
and he
difference.
loses time.
He just
Yeah, so
loses
he's not
practice.
going to
He
DNF
just
from
crash.
here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he will
he's
lose a lot
DNF.
of time. Let's say Max is like just a second behind him or some shit. Now he will be 10 seconds in front of him or some shit.
Yes, but that's not
Yeah,
a
but
DNF,
to be
right?
fair, to just to back him up, Zandvoort and Singapore were amazing drives by him. Of course, given there were mistakes on his
Yeah.
side, but it was one of the best drives of the season. So just putting it out there.
Insane glazing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I got to back him up, man. I can't be letting all this go through.
Okay.
All
Moving on,
right.
I think this will be an interesting weekend.
Mhm.
Do remember to share your predictions down in the comment section below. Don't
Yeah.
forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you with the race recap of the Mexican GP. No?
That's it. That's all.
See you
for
guys.
today.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. See you all.
Yeah,
Like,
bye.
subscribe.